switch, not a day in my life. You know me, my dog, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In that result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. First carry for Nick Chubb. And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Regular. 53, Mike. Smooth. 53's the Mike. 53, check 53. Check. Run. Check. Hurry.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
And 4th and 22. Dumbass.
Check. Yellow. I'm going blue way. 53 is mine. Check back. Shit. Patch it.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 1st and 10 here.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge.
Can't believe he quit like that.
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody
gon' want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her 1 foul just to tell her it's 1 now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Hey.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but let's do it. Damn, this dude's got a mic. I'm glad I got my shit disabled. Probably the fucking Ravens. That was the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Probably going to lose this game.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yes, sir. I know. I know, right? Nice.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
I live in Chesapeake, Ohio. I'm south
on the game's first play at 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to get in the playoffs, so.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. They complete it to Hill. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas
I don't
City
see him getting in the playoffs because they got to win the last game.
77 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was
all right, now if I can beat these fucking Chiefs, it's going to be hard.
1-2, end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
NFL really fucked them against the Chiefs, or the Jets.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first
Yeah,
and
it was.
10 at their
I was
own
real
22.
happy.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Let's
And
go,
he gets
Chubb.
this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Oh yeah, it
From
was a
up
good
near the
season.
30 now
But
after the big play to start. Here's another first and
it
10.
should have never come down to the.
Here's Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get this well past midfield before
Yes,
being
sir.
stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's more my favorite game than this.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball
If you
downfield at a
sub,
nice
I'll
rate.
sub you back.
And guess what?
I'll stop by or
Have to get a little
something.
oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This
I'll
one
sub
goes
you.
for 20. First and goal.
I'll sub
and
you
a
back
chance to
if
get
I
that
ain't
initial
already did it.
touchdown right back. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able
You
to
saw
run
my
it in. It
post
started
on
with a battle in
Facebook.
the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game. Because
There we
on
go.
that particular play, they had no answer.
Man, I
Extra
might.
point by
Which
Seibert,
one are
up
you?
and
Do I
good.
know you?
And we are tied at 7.
Do I talk
team's
to you
had it.
much?
Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Oh, I do talk
The
to you.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Oh,
when you
yes,
start
sir.
plotting for this drive, when you start thinking,
I
to yourself,
remember
what are we
now.
going to
Sorry.
do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Look, it
wrinkles
didn't
and
even have the
counters
ball in his
because you know
hand.
they'll make some adjustments.
He was sitting there acting like he was throwing it.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I remember now.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And this one caught by
You know
Travis
any way to
Kelce.
stop that
And
shit?
he'll get it up
Because,
just short of
man,
the
he's
45
killing
at the
me on that
44.
rollout crap.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
We put a spy on his ass. Maybe that'll stop him.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
There we
as
go.
he's
Put
gonna
that
be
spy
taken
on
down.
his ass. Get him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play
You
made
think
by
Cleveland
the
will beat
defense. Big-time sack.
Pittsburgh tomorrow or Sunday? Tomorrow.
After
Listen
the
to it.
sack, here's second and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is him.
Get that
He's got it.
Tyreek Hill ass
And
back
they
there.
went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He is
Oh,
gonna
my
find
God. That's
Hill
all he's
here.
got for him.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, my God. That's all he's got for him.
Tyreek Hill with his
I
second
can't figure
touchdown
out
in
the-
this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start
I wish they would
to this
too,
quarter,
buddy.
as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
Gotta do what I did last
last
time.
long touchdown that
Hey,
we
they're
see
trying
in
to
this
get
one.
one good play
Extra
on the
point
defense.
splits the
We'll
uprights,
stop that
and
shit.
that makes the score 14-7. That'll be taken
On
in
the
the
new
end
one
zone.
there is.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I hear on the new one. I broke that guy's ankles.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
You won't let him send him in motion?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
The run game, baby.
And
Nick
they
Chubb.
finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 47 yards on the ground. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Let's go.
Call that a
Let's
very
go.
strong gain of 24.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him. And
Let's go, baby.
To the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Let's
as
go.
they're an extra point away now from
Yes,
tying
sir.
this football game.
Now you got to stop that little rollout that
Extra
he
point
does,
by
and that'll be
Seibert,
good.
up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
You're supposed to fair catch
This
it
is fielded a couple yards
in the
deep.
end zone.
And he'll
I'm
take
trying
this
not
up
to.
past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the
I got to
play
watch
calling,
number
they're
10.
locked in really well.
Credit him with a
I
1-yard
have to
gain
watch
there to make
number
it 2nd
10.
and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half,
Number
when you get
6.
a running back of this size and these dimensions,
5.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because
Number
you're
10.
excited about
There he
hitting in
goes.
the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll wind
I
up with
know, they're
positive
bad.
yardage. It's a
They're
gain of
trash,
3,
ain't
but now it's 3rd down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on
Yeah,
3rd
they're
down.
nervous.
Now Mahomes. It's Hill, complete.
Oh, that's the only player he
The
goes to.
completion
Is
good
fucking
for only
Tyreek Hill.
6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really
Oh,
great
come on,
range.
man.
What do we have now?
See what I mean?
Inches?
You're
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to
not
kick
more
it
than
on
a half a
4th
foot.
down. You're
You
supposed
know
to
what I
punt
would
it.
do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
You're supposed to punt it on 4th down. A right player would punt the
So
ball.
in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
That's what you get, mother...
Here as he's taken
Fucking get that
down.
shit out of here.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's a kid. How can you tell?
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Flushed out right.
Oh, see, that's why I don't trust Baker Mayfield.
He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll
He
make
went
it
to
3rd down.
Gargano.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A run for Nick Chubb.
Just don't touch Nick Chubb, baby. Take it in for the score.
Nick Chubb on his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
How can you tell it's
the
a kid?
touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Look at the block. How do they get the block like that?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I better hope it's a kid, because if not, they suck. Oh, I better watch what I say.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
And that's caught inside the
No
35.
fucking way.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to
How
the 25.
all them Browns defenders?
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's first and 10. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for
See what
a
I mean?
Chiefs touchdown.
I can't figure out the outside shit like that.
Touchdown run. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Yeah, they
These two
shouldn't have
teams
tied
in
the
this first
football
half,
game.
it's been fun, back and forth, back and forth. So it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here.
That was a nice
being
play,
able to put
bud.
scores
Good job.
together
Nice
and
job.
really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right
You
turf.
better watch out that kicker,
Today's
bud.
track
I get
shoes,
that.
'cause that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
I'm just glad I get the ball back at halftime.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Come on, break the
He'll get it
tackle.
up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You want to see a little trickery? Watch this. I'm going to go with X.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see
That
what
didn't work.
happens.
Damn it,
That one
Jarvis.
covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run.
Go, Chubb. We'll try Mayfield. No, it ain't. Look at the big hole up the middle right here.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Don't spin. You're supposed to keep going.
Them up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now a second
he didn't
timeout
say
called
anything
for
about
by
a
the
timeout
defense,
till-
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I'll be
On 4th
nice.
down, here's Jamie
I'll be
Gillen
nice.
on to punt.
But that's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass. But I'll be nice. That's what you're supposed to do on 4th down.
Fighting through. Call that
Nice
a
punt.
44-yard
I'll take
punt.
that.
5 on the return.
Nice punt.
And there'll be
Good job,
time for
Bruce.
maybe one final play before halftime.
Yeah, I think so.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward, baby.
Down, his time is now run out on this first half of action.
Is it the 16? Or the 38.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
Oh, man, I thought I'd at least have enough to get a field goal at least.
And we welcome
Good
you back
half, boys.
now.
Good
Alongside
half.
Charles
Way to
Davis,
go.
I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even
get this
first
party
half,
started,
all tied on the
man.
scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah. Blitz
The
him.
Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good.
Rashard Higgins, baby. Let's go. That's my Browns. Let's get it.
Get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Watch this run, Nick Chubb. Look at that right side.
You're probably prepared for maybe
Or the
some
left
changes
side.
you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They find some open field here.
He just the wrong way. No, Chubb. He got a chubby and ran out of bounds.
Good for 22 and a first down.
He got a chub. I got to put me a 2 in here.
Picking up some of the slack, because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield looks to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb.
Oh, come on, 8. Rashard Higgins didn't hold his block.
It'll be second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football.
Face mask. Come on, man, cover.
Downfield, a really nice pickup.
Look, he got him down by the face mask.
First down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch
Any
him,
other time,
I
that
think
would have been
of
a
his
face
vision.
mask penalty.
Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge.
Look at that,
there. He's had his way in this
147
one, but
yards
this time
rushing
they get him
with Nick
behind the
Chubb.
line.
An interesting and intriguing decision.
And he's still in the game.
They kept extra DBs on the
Somehow.
field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed
I just
for
been
great
so
penetration as
effective.
They stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll lose yardage here. Going
Nope,
down
that play
back at
don't
the
work
28.
against him.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man.
Boom! Hey, Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. Can you hear me, Jarvis? Is your head still on? Bam! Is your head still on, buddy? Good way to hold on to that, man. I'm proud of you. Way to take a hit, bud.
Everything that was discussed
Show
in
them
the
mother
half, just
take a
being
hit.
torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because
What's Chubb doing? He just automatically does that.
Offense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, sorry, I get a little
last run
excited
got
when my
6,
grounds
now
when
2nd
I
and
use
4.
my grounds.
They run it again with Chubb. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard
I
line.
know, right?
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Hey, alert 33. Regular.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
61, matchbox lights.
Now Mayfield. The quick slant.
There we go, baby.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster.
That wasn't 4th down, bud. That was 3rd and 2.
And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
It wasn't 4th down is what I don't understand. Should I blitz? Yeah, but he blitzes to that one side.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hurry, hurry.
Be the last play of the quarter.
Hurry.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Mahomes
I blitzed the edge and he still gets through. I blitzed the edge and he still gets through.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's all right. I kind of want the ball when he scores, so that way the ball's in my offensive hands and not my defense because it's trash on defense.
Williams.
They
went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have. And what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Damn, he's never missed a pass yet.
Offensive linemen like to know
I gotta get out
where
of that
quarterback's
fucking
going to be
cover
when he's
shit.
setting up to throw the
That ain't
football.
working for
But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
It's out in the zone.
Fight on these two. There's a wall there, right? Oh, you got deep?
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Flush to his right. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So when you think play action right here, because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it
there
in.
There we go, good play. Step it up,
at the end zone.
Let's go.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left.
Defense, baby! Let's get it! Let's go!
The #1 pick, Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett!
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a 3rd situation, head coach
get off me, boy.
You got anything for this one?
Get off me, boy.
It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong
what
direction.
kind of defense
and leads to 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
I'm going to have to go with Mayfield one play because, man, I don't like going to Mayfield.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Come on, I need this first.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Would you? It don't look like he's pressured. Oh, the outside, he's pressuring me. He's bringing into that dude in to the left of me.
And the blitz does come. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the
Let's
game,
go.
understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
Oh, got it, baby.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Boom!
And he'll
Not
wind
today,
up about
son.
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Boom! You hit him so hard.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
tried
the
to
coach
pick
saying,
it. I need to
believe
worry
in my
about
offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Sidearm action.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes completes that one to Watkins.
My God.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Mahomes to throw. He'll buy some time right. And
defense!
Here's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end. The entire
man, come on.
Now it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, 44.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
To throw is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, the 2 men come together.
Let's go, get the field goal.
Incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
Pick me, that's me.
Able to take him down. Well, it wasn't all...
There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, what a baby. What a baby. Yeah. My record ain't too good, but that helped. GG's. Yes, sir. Yeah, he quit. Even my record, look at my shitty record. It ain't too good. See my shitty record? And I beat that dude with the worst team in the league, bro. And he was the best team. Come on now.
The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking.
Yes, sir. I stream. If you play Fortnite, man, you can add my Epic. Yeah, you can add my Epic account if you want. It's Turnover King 420. You can add my Fortnite account.
I'm seeing 2020 visions.
I use the worst team in the league.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond. I stay on the mission.
Yeah, sure. Just post it so I can catch it and let me know about what time. Good night, bro. GG's. Go Browns. About what time before you go? Yeah, it is tough. Yeah, it's 338. Yeah, it's my PSN. Turnover King 420. I'm gonna go with the special jersey this game. Make it a prime time. Alright, cool. I think I subbed to you too. Good night, bye. Should I do another one? Should I do another one? Let's see. Let's go. Let me see if my settings are still. Let's go. Let's get it. See if I can win 2 and 3 in a row. I appreciate you tuning in. It means a lot.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They go play action here on first down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Chubb. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Good.
They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Chubb. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run, Chubb. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. From the 38, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure gets to him, back at the 4-yard line. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Here's Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Demetrius Harris there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation.
I'm gonna go to Fortnite.